3X Lex, Chief Product Engineer, CEO of 3X Tech, back in here with another one. All right, guys, I'm here today to show off the Silver Armor Edition Dragon Slayer build. So I'm going to be showing games from that hardware level trim, specifically a few Nintendo, GameCube, and Wii games. This is just volume one of that. There's so many games in here to show you guys, but yeah, it's just a ton of games to select from. Let's check out some Mortal Kombat Deception. Definitely a cool fighting game. One of my favorite Mortal Kombats, to be honest. As you can see, the load time for booting into these games is just so fast. Batocera is just badass, man. It does reduce the load time on the games also. Deception was kind of a stickler for load times. I remember this game originally, I think I had the Xbox version. It still had load times. So it's not too bad though. It loads faster on here for sure. Hey man, this game looks phenomenal. It's running at 60. And this is a very demanding game. Like, you definitely won't see this running on a Pi 4. And certainly not full speed. Whoa. Uh-oh. Took himself out. Yeah, I haven't played Deception in a long time, but this certainly brings back memories. This was one of the great Mortal Kombats, like, for sure. Great gameplay. It had a unique style because you could switch between 3 different fighting styles on the fly. And one of the styles was weapon-based. Good 3D movement, very fast pace, great graphics, super smooth. It was pretty much the follow-up to Deadly Alliance, which kind of kicked off this new direction of Mortal Kombat actually being good again, because after 3, which I only thought was decent, it kind of peaked in 2, but after 3, I felt like it kind of, Ultimate 3 rather, it kind of fell off the map at that point. Didn't care for 4. Deadly Alliance was a really good comeback, but Deception like really refined that comeback to the point where it was like a great fighting game again. This was like really the best one since 2, in my opinion, at this point. Now, there's been many MKs since then, and they've only got better. But Deception was like really the turning point for me. Deadly Alliance showed a lot of promise, but they really took it to another level gameplay wise, expanded a lot of things, graphics got even better. They got a chance to work with the even better hardware of the GameCube and Xbox, and hey, you start seeing a lot of things like the interactive environments like that, and hey, it was just on another level. So yeah, this game is definitely, you know, the GameCube port was phenomenal. It's pretty close to the Xbox port. I think the Xbox port may have been the best, but the GameCube port was very close from what I can remember. I had this on Xbox, a buddy had this on GameCube. Then we had another buddy that had this on PS2 back in the day, and I remember both of those versions being a lot better. They looked a lot better, seemed a bit smoother. So this is definitely worth playing though. It's unique. It doesn't play like the current MK11. It's fast paced, and it's a great game to definitely check out when you get this cabinet. So anyway, just wanted to show you that. Phenomenal fighting game, one of my favorite MKs. Gonna show you guys some more stuff. Let's show some F-Zero GX. Now, I'll be honest, F-Zero GX is somewhat of a red herring in the emulation world. This game is very, very, very demanding. Even when I had my old Hyperspin system, which was like a dedicated 1050 i5 setup, this particular game still had hiccups then. So we've been tweaking and working on this game, getting it to run better. It runs extremely well, extremely well. I wouldn't say it's 100%, but it runs extremely, very, very, very well. There's a little bit more tweaking to do to this game and to see how close I can get it to 100, but as it stands now, it definitely meets my standards of what I'm looking for to put on this build, but I'm only looking for the best of the best emulation-wise. It has to be perfect or very close to it. Like, otherwise, I'm not interested in including it. And this is, as I mentioned, very demanding game. One of the best looking GameCube games for sure. This was one of the best looking games out, period, when it first came out. I believe I went and bought this day one. Probably one of my top 3 favorite racing games ever. But it's hanging tough at 60 pretty much most of the time playing this. It's extremely smooth, very, very fast paced. Amazing game. Runs very well on this hardware. It definitely meets my standards. You guys are going to be very impressed with it. You definitely want to check it out. One of the best racing games ever, in my opinion. All right, I'll back out of this. Let's show off some Super Smash Brothers. One of my favorites. I reference this a lot. As you guys can see, the boot time. You know what? Just speaking of this, Batocera, versus the old Hyperspin PC setup I had. That thing used to take forever to boot up games. This is quicker than the Pi. This is just like lightning fast. This is Smash Melee, definitely my favorite Smash ever. But I'm a huge fan of all of these games. Melee was my favorite. I remember when this game first came out, this was a big thing about it. Became very popular in the fighting game community. These GameCube games look great upscale too. I know I've mentioned that a few times, but they really do. Yeah, so as you guys can see, Smash Brothers, phenomenal game. You definitely want to check that out. Definitely impressed with that. Let's check out you know what? I'm gonna end this one now. I'll be back with some more Wii stuff soon, but I just wanted to show off those few GameCube games. Hey, 3X Lex out, and I'll get with you on the next one. Peace.